Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I want to do a full drugstore makeup routine, full face drugstore makeup. However, on a typical day, I don't wear drugstore makeup, but that's because I've not really found the right combination of products that works good for me. But the funny thing is, like my girls, I've got two teenage high school girls, their makeup always looks so good. So today I'm going to steal their makeup routine. We're getting ready to go to Target. I'm going to take them with me. We're going to get all the stuff. And then tomorrow I am going to steal their routine and do what they do. And hopefully it turns out just as good as it looks on them. So let's go. Hey, you want to hold this? Come on. I'm trying to see if my younger daughter is coming too. You don't want to be on camera, right? The lighting in here is horrible. Which one do you use? Oh, so don't get this? No, I want to do exactly what you do.
You'll have to use concealer.
This is the one you use? Got it? Next? What's next? I'm gonna get Turks in Caicos. I like wearing neutral colors, so what eyeshadow do? This one or this one? Color Pop Deja. For mascara, we have this Essence Lash Princess. I've actually not even tried anything from this brand before. False Lash Effect Mascara. $5. CoverGirl Clean Invisible. Okay, so I think that's it. I think we got everything. Okay, I just want to try one of these, so I'm gonna get one. How much is it? I'm gonna get Hits Different and linked in my bio. Okay, so we're back from Target and we ended up getting a few things. I got a few extra things, but I did not spend that much money. This is actually going to end up being a no foundation routine. I didn't realize it, but she doesn't use foundation, so that's great because I love that type of makeup look. It's very clean, it's very simple, usually quick, which is great for me when I'm on the go. Tomorrow, I am going to actually try her look. I will report back and we'll see how it goes. So I will talk to y'all then. Hey y'all, so it's a few days later after our Target trip. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this makeup routine using the products that my daughter picked out for me. The most expensive item was the makeup palette, which was $14. Everything else was like $10 or less, so it's a very affordable routine. And I'm not gonna lie, I wore this makeup look the past couple of days and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna start off by using a primer, and this primer is by e.l.f. It is the Suntouchable Invisible Sunscreen. It has SPF 35, so we're gonna start with this. I'm just going to put this all over my face and my neck. It's so funny, she didn't want to be on camera, which is fine. I don't make them be on camera when I ask them to do things, but I think she had fun picking out these products for me. I am a relatively young mom. For context, I will be an empty nester by the time that I'm 40, so I have been pretty young. Next, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. She picked out the shades for me too, and I actually liked what she picked out. I'm just going to take this and put it in the spots that I like to have my concealer. So I have my daughters young, and now that I'm older and I look back on it, man, my husband and I, we really were babies raising babies. I definitely learned a lot. I had to grow up super fast. It's interesting, you know, your parents, a lot of times they tell you, you know, just wait when you have children. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit. Next, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is in the shade 148. And she told me to use this as bronzer, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna pat this around my face. Yeah, we were definitely babies raising babies, growing up fast, making a ton of mistakes, not having any money. You know, at that age, you're just starting to build. I guess one downside of having children young is that you have to build your career. I don't know if you've ever been at a job and you felt like you had to prove yourself, and so there are certain things that you did. You're kind of taught in school to go into a public accounting field, which requires a lot of time and a lot of travel, a lot of late nights during busy season. And so I did that for years while my girls were young, and looking back on it, wish I had better understood the importance of being present, because I missed out on a lot of things because I really didn't fully understand that, hey, maybe career isn't
everything. One thing you can't get back is time and time with family. I missed a lot of school activities, you know, just little things, and I didn't realize how much it affected my girls until they were a little bit older. Once I realized that and it clicked, you know, just with growing up, I definitely decided to do better. I didn't feel this pressure, and it's probably pressure that I put on myself, not setting boundaries when it comes to work. Because yeah, of course I would see, you know, other people do it, but it's just some internal pressure where I felt like I know that they can miss out on this thing because they have this family event, but I guess I just felt this need to prove myself, probably because of my circumstances and situations. I didn't want it to be like, hey, well, she's got young kids, you know, she's a young mom, she can't do this. It definitely made it harder, but didn't mean I can't do it. So it's probably an internal need to prove myself to my employers. Next, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Putty blush in the shade Turks and Caicos. Okay, and I'm just gonna take my brush, my blush brush, dab it in. I'm gonna put some on my nose. Now this product, you really do kind of have to work your brush into it. I found it a little bit difficult to get the product out. Now I'm gonna take a brush and just spray a little of my face spray on it to help it blend a little bit better, and I'm gonna blend out that concealer. It's growing up. I never really wanted to even be a mom, I don't think. I think I would have been perfectly happy being the rich auntie. It's definitely made me have to be a little more soft, having to show my emotions. With my girls, this generation, they're a lot different than what we grew up as. I guess they're more willing to show their emotions on their sleeves, which I definitely respect about them. They've definitely taught me to be more emotional, be more soft. And this is an obvious one with them and my husband. Like, you definitely have to not think about yourself so much and think about your family. Especially that, I guess that's when you love anybody. You want to make sure their needs are met and putting them, not neglecting yourself, but just always considering their feelings and their needs. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Probably should have put on some eye patches because I did not sleep the best last night. So we're almost done. Okay, next I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using e.l.f.'s Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. And this isn't gonna be perfect here. I'm just trying to fill them in just a little bit because we don't have all day. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set the concealer under my eyes. This is CoverGirl's Clean Invisible Loose Powder. Another thing about having children so young is that now a lot of my peers and friends are just now thinking about having children, and it's kind of weird being in, it's like I'm in a later phase of my life even though I'm younger, if that makes any sense. But I'm excited about it though, because I could be the auntie, I could be the one returning all the favors that they gave me when I was younger. I'm excited to be able to babysit, and because babies are so cute. I don't want another one, but I'm excited for my friends and family to start having them so that, you know, could be around babies, play with them a little bit, and then give them back. Okay, next I'm gonna use this ColourPop palette. This is in Deja Brew, and these are all neutral, cooler neutral tones, which I think look pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna take like a fluffy brush, and I'm not gonna do much. I am going to take this shade right here and put it all over my eyelid. Let's come in closer. I'm also gonna take one of these shimmer colors. I think I'm gonna take this top one, and I'm gonna put it in my inner tear duct. First, I'm gonna spray my brush so that it picks up the color a little bit better. I'm just going to get it in there and then put it in my inner corner. I learned this from my girls too. Now I'm gonna take my powder brush and I'm just gonna take a little bit and sweep all this excess powder away. I just feel my girls growing up so fast, and my husband and I are entering, it's like we're transitioning into empty nesterhood. Is that a thing? It's just so weird because all we've ever known, you know, we've been parents most of our adult life. We're still gonna be parents. However, it's gonna be different because when they go to college and start working, like they're just not gonna need us as much. It's just gonna be us. Exciting, Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing like how my hobbies and stuff developed. I know like I'm starting to learn how to swim, play golf. I'm like trying to get all these hobbies so that we're not bored when they graduate. This is really the star of the show. This is a mascara by Lash Princess. It was $5 at Target. And I have to say, it works pretty good for a $5 mascara. So here is what the brush looks like. And it's pretty good. So I'm just gonna use this. Try not to have y'all see all up in my nose. It's like now that, like once I get to high school, I don't know if you've got kids or not, but my mom always told me that those years fly by, and they absolutely do. So I just want to spend as much time as I can. Oh, they just grow up before your eyes. It's just amazing to see their little personalities develop over the years, from where they're babies to now pretty much young women, motherhood, being a parent in general. It is a weird, fulfilling thing. It's like, I can't believe that I have children. Nobody's ever done this before. You have children and you're like, here, go figure it out. Nobody's ever done it, and you're kind of learning on the job, and you're gonna make mistakes. And the last thing I'm gonna do to the face is my lips, and I'm gonna be using NYX lip pencil here. This is in the shade Rebel Kind, and I'm just going to line my lips with this. Then I'm also going to use a NYX fat oil. This is in the shade Link in My Bio. Very appropriate for the social media age. And then I'm just going to layer that on top. And then for an extra hint of gloss, I'm going to use this fat oil right here, and it's in the shade Scrollin'. And this is just going to give it a little extra shine. Now I don't have a drugstore setting spray, so I just use my one size. This is the finished look. All drugstore makeup. You can get everything pretty much from Target, probably Ulta, Amazon, and it's not going to cost a whole lot either. So I think it's cute, and it also did not take a very long time. So alright, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye!